If you're good with your hands and your brain, then a shipping container might just be your dream construction material. Today, you're about to see some brilliantly simple creations that'll have you shouting, "Dang, I need a shipping container!" In a way, containers are like Lego bricks for grown-ups. You can stack them into tall towers too. Just swap out the toy figures for household items, and voila! This observation tower starts earning you money. If you used to love playing with airplanes as a kid, why not build an air traffic control tower out of containers? Original, functional, and budget-friendly. Don't forget about toy soldiers. They'll love container-based training towers designed to simulate the environments of future military operations. The prop set for the next Toy Story is ready. In 2025, bunkers are hotter than an outlet with no surge protector. Thankfully, containers work for that too. As long as you follow all the safety rules when buying them, you'll feel less like this, and more like this on the inside. So it's best to leave the job to professionals. They'll coat the container in anti-corrosion zinc, install ventilation, reinforce it with rebar, and pour a foundation. Once that's done, your shelter can withstand anything. Hurricanes, earthquakes, even a wave of teenage angst. Tell me that's not better than hiding in your bathtub with canned goods. You can become Jason Statham in just 3 easy steps between containers. Step 1. Muscles, courtesy of the Gymholics Fast Box. It's packed with everything you need to bulk up those biceps and quads. Plus, unfolding it is a workout in itself. Way more fun than a boring warm-up. Step 2. Accuracy. The container-based shooting range from Zen lets you train anytime, anywhere. Inside, you'll find rotating targets and multiple training scenarios. You'll be so sharp, you could probably shoot straight with a toaster. Step 3. Practice. Falcon will build you a whole container-based town for combat simulations. It doesn't matter if you're a brooding transporter or a buff beekeeper. Experience is key. Use this knowledge wisely. And remember, 974. No, that's not my credit card CVV. It's the number of shipping containers that were used to build a stadium in Qatar. Combined with a steel frame, this modular structure feels like a traveling circus. It can be assembled or taken apart in just a few days and moved somewhere else. The containers themselves serve as the walls, while housing restrooms, food courts, locker rooms, and staff areas. Practical and eco-friendly. A stadium like this can even be recreated at home. Just surround your local field with container bleachers. And here's a little bonus. Unlike the ones in Qatar, these can have roofs and walls, keeping you dry and safe from rogue soccer balls. The movie Up would have been way less dramatic if Carl and Ellie had just bought a container home above the waterfall. No noisy neighbors and an incredible view. Plus, you get to decide exactly where the window goes. If you're tired of paying bills, just follow this woman's lead. Install solar panels and a rainwater collection system. And suddenly, you're the one getting paid for being eco-friendly. These homes can be moved every day if needed, and not with a bunch of balloons, but with a standard semi-truck. Not to mention, new container rooms can be added anytime. Finally, a way to just live and enjoy it. You can make just about anything out of a shipping container. A bed, a table, benches, even a life partner. Okay, maybe not that last one. Yet. Zombie apocalypse? Don't panic, because we've got the Roll 2 Medical Center. Every container in this complex is fully sealed to stop infections from spreading inside, while the metal walls keep zombie attacks out. And when a threat hits a nearby village, the mobile container is ready to roll. Its disinfection system deploys in any weather and neutralizes up to 99% of bacteria from zombie bites. But why rely on others when you can get your own mobile container clinic? Now you can make miracle cures without sticking around in one place for too long. The sun is fuel. The container is a dragon. Put them together and you get a solar container, a machine that generates up to 1,000 kilowatts of power and can supply electricity for around 3,000 homes. It spreads its panels like wings and travels to remote places where electricity exists only in legend. Imagine the local surprise when a snap of your fingers turns a steel box into a spinning power hub, or seeds 720 square meters of land with solar goodness. You've officially earned your wizard hat and the name Gandalf. Fun fact: containers are perfect for stashing a little something, or for hiding an air defense system like the 3M54 Club K. Or Gravehawk. These systems are so fast, the enemy might think the air itself is shooting down their missiles. That's assuming they even spot the container in time, because the Crow's 2 system is so compact, it's easy to miss. And since it's remotely controlled with a gamepad, it's not just powerful, it's also super safe for the operator. Even the biggest Starbucks haters won't be able to walk past this building in Taiwan. Inspired by coffee trees, designer Kengo Kuma used 29 containers to create 320 square meters of cozy cafe space. You'll wish you were an Amazon package inside that container, floating across the ocean just for a latte. But why stop at coffee? A company called LGA made an entire mini-city out of 120 containers, complete with shops, restaurants, and Alice in Wonderland vibes. The whole structure is modular, like Legos, and can be reconfigured to fit the mood. All that's missing now is a like from you. If containers could talk, they'd scream, "Bring on the color!" Vulcan Castle is a paintball arena made not from bricks, but from 160,000 pounds of steel legends. These containers don't haul bananas, they haul battles. Perfectly arranged into a castle layout, they form the epicenter where old kings fall and new ones rise, through a hail of colorful paintballs. Parents, get ready to beg your kids for a trip to Wangshan, because this container park is really something. Made from 122 modules, it stretches across 24 hectares and is now the largest extreme amusement park in China. It's got zip lines, kayaking, a treehouse exhibit, everything you need to unleash your inner Tarzan in a jungle of containers. The entrance complex design is next level. Every 4 modules are grouped together and angled differently, all converging at a single point. It might be one of the most complex modular architecture projects ever built. Colonization of the moon is just around the corner. Time to start training in the FlexHab Lunar Complex Simulator. This compact container holds a galley, a lab, an airlock, and even sleeping quarters. Honestly, I'd live in one full time. And not just on the moon, either. For those with high blood pressure, don't worry. This container lets you watch the colonization from home. It transports a modular observatory equipped with an advanced optical telescope. Definitely something we should hide from the aliens. Once they discover it, invasion is inevitable. Constant business trips getting in the way of your wedding plans? A container restaurant might be the answer. With just a few simple moves, its walls unfold into a banquet hall that fits over 20 tables. You could throw a beautiful celebration even next to a gas station. Inside, there's electricity and running water. What more do you need for the best honeymoon ever? The only real challenge will be getting the guests to leave. Trust me, they won't want to leave a place like this. Smart people invest in Bitcoin, but geniuses invest in containers like the Antbox. Its cooling system lets you mine crypto 24/7 without interruption. Large exhaust fans drive out the heat, while intake filters block dust and dirt from getting in. Installing one is as easy as it gets. Just plop it down on any random slab of concrete, plug it in, and watch your crypto cow start producing profit. Renting a home no longer has to sound like a threat to your wallet, thanks to containers. These units offer luxury-level living at the price of a cardboard box downtown. Not only are they stylish, but durable too. Containers go through heavy-duty anti-corrosion treatment at the factory, so they can last for decades without rust or wear. You would actually want to live in one of these. Just ask the residents of Container City in London. It's a community of artists, musicians, skaters, and not a single mortgage. After all, this place even inspired the legendary dance scene from Step Up. What more proof do you need? For many remote villages, electricity is still a luxury. That's why our containers are flying in to help. Take the Helios fridge, for example. It's compact enough to be transported, but roomy enough to store food for an entire community. Then there's the off-grid box, which can improve water quality anywhere. From the Alps to the African heat, it sterilizes water effectively in any conditions. And of course, the light-up container. With built-in solar panels and a diesel generator, it can finally satisfy one of the most basic human desires: to watch YouTube. Because why not? What is art?
It's an explosion!
No, Deidara. Obviously, it's containers. Artist Marcus Canning wanted to showcase their flexibility by turning them into a rainbow. The project started at a port where 9 recycled containers were painted and transported to the riverbank. Don't worry, this thing won't fall on your head. Vincent Ganavet, for example, reinforced his container arches with steel rebar for extra strength. Meanwhile, John Salvest's containers are held together by pure provocation. His 65-foot sculpture reads IOU on one side and USA on the other. What do you think he's trying to say? Drop your theories in the comments. If you can't go on vacation, let vacation come to you. This container pool can be installed right outside your office window. No matter what floor you're on, this special platform's got you covered. Tired of your toxic boss? Strip down and dive in. The pool's got a powerful filtration system, and its smooth surface won't let any grime, like deadlines, stick. And when your brain's boiling from work stress, don't let it cook. Add a container sauna and simmer evenly, head to toe. The built-in hydro massage will bring you back to life. Don't worry about getting fired either, because the pool's portable. It'll come with you. Might even find a better job than you. While skeptics complain that containers aren't spacious enough, this pizzeria can fit an entire wood-fired oven and still leaves room for dancing. I bet the staff still manages to squeeze in a post-lunch nap between orders. Maybe this food truck soaked up too much mozzarella and can stretch like cheese now. Or maybe it's time to stop doubting and admit that containers really can do it all. Congrats! You made it to the true hidden gem tucked inside this container shell. I'm talking about a fold-out 5-room home. In just minutes, it triples in size and boosts your aura tenfold. The magic lies in a computerized system with intricate mechanical components. With a setup like this, you could proudly say on a date, "Yeah, I've got an apartment in Europe, Asia, or wherever I parked it last." The temperature of today's episode is rising, so let's cool off in a container hangar. Good thing we don't have to wait for concrete to set. These structures can be installed in one day and offer solid protection for both people and equipment. The roof attaches to sturdy prefab mounting beams. No welding, just set it on top of the container and lock it in place. You could turn a hangar like this into a workshop or a store. But hear me out. A gym hangar. 150 square meters of training space, with all your equipment stored directly in containers. It's perfect for efficient outdoor workouts and exactly what military personnel training in the field need. Tired of worrying all day whether you lock the front door? Just take your house with you. This couple, for example, was always stressing about leaving the iron on, so they grabbed a truck, some tools, and built a proper apartment inside a container. It's got everything: insulated walls, electricity, plumbing. Less anxiety, more adventure. What if you've got 5 kids? Time to get creative. Combine an SLRV expedition vehicle with a fold-out trailer, and you've got 56 square meters of living space. The truck bed holds a mini garage and luxury interior. That's where mom and dad stay. The kids go in the trailer. Let them learn some independence. Am I a genius? I know! Military tech gets smarter every year, and containers are playing a key role. What better way to conceal a machine gun or an entire mortar system? These transformers power themselves, cool themselves, and even fire on their own. All the humans have to do is watch the screen and push buttons. Basically, a video game. And it's not just ground battles. The containers are even ready for space. One space has turned a steel box into a launch platform for rockets up to 1.4 meters in diameter. Now, we just need Darth Vader to show up. Guys, this container safe is more secure than the stash in your mattress. It's so brilliantly simple that any burglar who breaks in will end up worshipping it instead of cracking it. I'm dead serious. The container tower in Denmark's Halskov port is not for the weak-kneed. These 27 meters of steel serve as both a landmark and a jump platform. They say only subscribers to our channel can jump from it without fear. I already did. How about you? Introducing the world's tiniest Polaroid camera for giants. The inside is fully human-powered. When the flash goes off, people rush in to print a giant photo immediately. Thanks to its compact size, you can slip this Polaroid into a bag or a kid's backpack. Super convenient. David Beckham started an urban farming trend. This farm box is capable of growing veggies even if you live in a high-rise. You can set it up in a single parking space and enjoy fresh produce year-round. It's equipped with an aquaponics system, hydroponic sections, and a vertical wall garden, all powered by solar energy. Just add a greenhouse on top, and you'll never have to wait for summer to eat watermelon again. Farming? More like aura farming. Fellas, here's an idea. Weapon lockers in containers, organized like a week's worth of socks or your lucky underwear drawer. The metal blocks out all odors, and honestly, it looks awesome. Nothing screams "a mad scientist lives here" louder than these doors. The container base totally gives off secret chemistry lab vibes. I might install a set like this in my kitchen. Sometimes, to build a service station, you don't need to build anything at all. One container can be a sandblasting booth, another, a fueling station, and a third, a crane with factory-level precision. Everything's mobile, compact, and can be set up in a single day. You don't need blueprints, permits, or a year of waiting. Just order 3 blocks and find a flat surface. Perfect for fast deployment, mobile maintenance, or on-site equipment servicing. Container plus electricity equals successful business. You could be like everyone else and give your girlfriend red roses. Or you could be smarter and give her a red mobile container tent. Photos with that thing are sure to rake in the likes. Plus, you'll have a place to crash after a blow-up argument. Bridge building is usually slow and expensive. Unless you've got a container. Just make sure it's held in place with something more professional than super glue, and it'll hold strong, even under the weight of a bus. Assuming, of course, this guy doesn't jump on top of it again. One already had to be dismantled because of him. That'll do it for today. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and be sure to tell us in the comments which of these designs seem the most ingenious to you. Later.